What is your nationality?
I'm American, but my dad is from America. But his parents, my grandparents, my grandpa's from Argentina, and my grandma is from Italy, and my mom is African American, and my great grandpa is Choctaw Native American. So I'm black,
wow.
I'm
Okay.
Latina, I'm Italian, I'm Native American. I'm a mix. And I'm very proud of my ethnic heritage. I'm very proud of my ethnicities. I'm proud that my black and Latino cousins now have jobs under Trump when they did not have jobs under Obama. You know, I was an Obama supporter when he came out, and I switched to Trump when he started saying the things that really aligned with my values. And the economy shows he's not just saying things, he's actually doing things to support black Americans and Latino Americans and all Americans over illegals.
You're being attacked a lot by the African American community for supporting a racist president. What are your thoughts on that attack?
Oh, he's not racist at all. I mean, when was he racist? When his daughter converted to Judaism, becoming a traditional Jewish woman, and her family, you know, now he has Jewish grandbabies. Was he racist when he donated millions of dollars to historic black colleges and universities? His first year in presidency, his first couple months? Was he racist when he invited hundreds of black students into the White House? I mean, when was he racist? When he had Hispanic Heritage Month and I got the pleasure of being there in the White House? Was he racist when he had an immigrant for a wife? I mean, when was he racist? I just don't understand. When he opened his businesses and buildings to black and Jewish Americans, when at that time it was like unheard of for his private clubs to be open. It's ridiculous. He's a New Yorker. Very hard to be racist when you're around all different colors in New York. I mean, is he brash? Does he say some things that can be taken to be offensive? Of course. Everybody does. But that doesn't make him a racist. It's just stupid.
Okay. Now, how are you getting into the Grammys? Are you being invited by the Grammys themselves?
I'm sneaking under the carpet. I actually hide under the red carpet and just pop up like a jack in the box. That's how I get into the Grammys. How am I getting into the Grammys? I told you I'm a member of the Recording Academy. How else do I get invited? I'm an artist. My music has hit #1 on the Billboard charts in rock and alternative. I hit #1 on iTunes, #1 on Amazon Music. If I was liberal, I'd be on every magazine cover for getting this sort of success. But because I am conservative and outspoken Trump supporter, they pretend like I don't exist or want to erase my music success. And I really don't care. The liberals can't bully me, just like Kanye West said.
Have you received any death threats from wearing these dresses? And
many death threats. I just got a new death threat today that said, "You don't know what I look like, but I know what you look like, so watch your back." Which is, I guess you could say, is like a physical threat. You know, I have to report these to the police. I have to walk around with armed security wherever I go. I'm in New York City. I have armed security. Like, it's crazy. My life has completely changed, but I'm used to that since 2017. There are some really violent, tolerant, loving liberals out there who send me death threats through my social media. I haven't been attacked in person, which is, thank God. I get a lot of hate. The backlash is staggering.
Do you feel that wearing blackface is offensive to African Americans?
Historically offensive, and blackface is ignorant and offensive. Now, do I think this whole drama of everything is blackface, where like Katy Perry has black shoes with a little face on it? It's like obviously not supposed to be blackface, taken off the market. I think this hysteria around political correctness is blown out of proportion. So when we talk about blackface in the context of what's really going on, it's a minor thing. Let's look at actually helping black Americans, which I see the president doing.
Rapper 21 Savage has been arrested for being an illegal immigrant. Have you been following this story, and do you think this arrest is deserved?
So, I mean, I have empathy for people, but if you overstay your visa, someone on your team should have let you know, visa's up, let's renew it. That's just sloppy. You can't, I mean, what were you doing? So for me, I'm like, sorry, but the law is the law. Work with your lawyers. He's a well-known rapper, and he's got the money to do it, so that's kind of stupid on his part.
Do you feel that slavery was a choice?
No, of course not. Mental slavery, where you say, I'm still a slave, my parents were all slaves, and black people are slaves to the white man. If you're still spouting that stuff, then that is a choice. if you choose to believe the propaganda, fake news media, and think all Trump supporters are racist and the wall's going to kill you and gays are going to be burned at the stake under Trump, then yeah, you are putting yourself in mental slavery because you're not even looking at the facts. That's my point.
Are you saying that, like, today in modern times, some African Americans are choosing to be slaves mentally?
What I just said, yeah. But don't think that just because you're black, your skin color, you're brown, automatically dictates what you should vote for, who you should vote for. That's just as stupid, you know? I don't understand where this came from. I do know that the Democrats brainwashed a lot of the black population, and I hate that. Like, you got to unplug from that. Hey, I fell into the whole Obama change trap, too. Because I was like, oh, he's black. He's cool. He's mixed, actually. He's black and white. I was like, oh, like me. It's so cool. And then I realized, he's just another politician talking out his ass, not providing for the black community. You know, it wasn't until I came to Hollywood and tried to blend in with the scene and sort of got peer pressured into being like, oh, yeah, you know, Black Lives Matter, this whole political movements, and it was a mess. You know, I know what I'm talking about because I unplugged from that, and I'm going, wow, the only people actually actively who set the slaves free, who works on, you know, all the abolitionists, they're all Republicans. The Republican Party is the one who's been fighting for the rights of black Americans for centuries. It's not the Democrats. Hi, this is Joy Villa, and you're listening to The Dominic Maddie Show.